Hey everyone, NWA Prepper here. So today I want to talk to you about something that has inspired me um, to kind of step it up with some of what my mag group does. Like any group, we could certainly be more productive, and if any group says that they can't be, well, I disagree with them. So there's always that next level that you can take it to. But my motivation for the day, my motivation, I was out of town. We had a kind of a sudden trip yesterday that came up, hence my scruffiness. We just got home a little while ago. And of all the things that I grabbed to take with me, I forgot my my razor and my shaving kit. So I look scruffy today. But what I did notice is we went down and I was helping, kind of helping. I was present with my father-in-law, who does things in commercial kitchens, equipment related, not like works in a commercial kitchen, which is certainly nothing wrong with that, as that is the reason I'm talking today. The reason I'm motivated to step it up, and I'll tell you what I'm going to challenge my mag group to do next in a minute, is we were there and we were sitting and we were overlooking this kitchen, and you can see in, and you can see, and it's a medium to higher end kitchen, but it's an everyone kitchen too. I mean, it wasn't, anyway, whatever. It wasn't a shirt and tie necessarily place. There were certainly several of them there, but nobody looked at me weird for being in overalls and an NWA Prepper t-shirt, or that I noticed. Anyway, so we're there and I'm watching this kitchen, and as I'm watching, of course, the first thing that draws my attention are the chefs, the tip of their sword, the guys that are putting all this stuff together, and it's wonderful to watch. And there's bursting flames and, you know, a little dance around these ovens. And these four chefs, and I don't know that they could have been, I don't know what their title is, assistant chef, executive chef, I don't know any of that. What I do know is that these chefs, these four people, were cooking this food. And then to the left of them was about four people who were doing nothing but prep, chopping vegetables, mixing, getting sauce stuff out, bringing things out of the kitchen, and refilling these containers that the cooks were using as their ingredients to create these dishes. And then there were two people that all they were doing was going up behind everyone, and as soon as they left their station, they were cleaning and sanitizing everything. That was their whole job, and taking dirty dishes and cleaning the area and keeping the work area just ready to go. And there were two other people that all they were doing was coming through and sweeping the floor and taking away the garbage, and then they would go elsewhere, I'm sure to a dish room or something. And then on this side, like, the chefs were all back there, the prep was all down here, then further down was the bar staff, and there were 3 or 4 of them, and there were 3 or 4 of them, and they were doing their thing, and I didn't really see them. I was focusing on the kitchen. But if it's any example, they were like a well-oiled machine as well. And then on this side, there were people, the finishers. There were 3 people, 2 for real, but 2.5. That one kept coming and going. That were finishers. They were putting on the sprinkling of salt. They were putting the sprig of mint on it, or they were taking what the chefs were putting in the window, and they were putting the final touches on it before they would turn, and they would hand it to someone who's head of the house, who would give it a shake or a no, and then it would go to the wait staff, who would bring it to the table. And then there were people that their job was just bussing tables and keeping the area clean. And I mean, bam, somebody got up and stepped away from the table, and it wasn't 20 seconds, and it was cleaned, sanitized, tagged, because it had these little tags that they were using, that I assume means this table's ready to go. And this dance, I watched this dance for 45 minutes. You could tell it was a well orchestrated, a well planned, and a well practiced event. I saw happy faces, I saw not happy faces, I saw everybody doing something. Not everyone was a chef. Not everyone was a bartender. Not everyone was the head of the house, or the head of the front of the house, or the kitchen manager, or the chef. They all played an important part, and it was wonderful to watch. And I want my mag group to do that in setting up our mobile first aid clinic. And we're going to do that. We're going to set it up, and we're going to take it down. We're going to set it up, and we're going to take it down. And we're going to do that 3 or 4 or perhaps 5 times in a row. And then we're going to do some medical drills. We're going to pull out some flashcards and throw some things out about possible medical emergencies, possible trauma, how they would handle it, and where those items are, if they're handling it or if they're helping someone handle that situation. And we're going to dance like I saw that kitchen crew and that restaurant crew today. And I encourage you to find something that inspires you to share with your team, to share with your family, so that you can take whatever you're doing, whether it's gardening, whether it's first aid, whether it's tactical training, whether it's whatever it is. If it's potato digging, whatever it is, so that you can up it and get better at it and get more comfortable with it, smoother with it, so that if something happens to you, they already know, because they've seen it, they've been part of it, they were there with you, they can step up and fill that void. It truly can be a dance. It's part of being ready. We can do it. Let's get ready.